Good morning, good morning, good morning on this rainy Monday morning. I've lost my sippy cup already. Y'all, Frankie, you want to say hi to the peoples? There's nobody on yet, so we can wait a minute. Y'all, I want to ask you a question. Sometimes I like to just pop on and go live because it's fun. Do y'all hate doing taxes as much as I do? And when I say doing taxes, I just mean preparing all the paperwork to have my taxes done. So, needless to say, I have to fill out this whole like thingamabobber. Yeah, it's, well, let me tell you how many pages it is while we wait for people to hop on. 19 pages long. Oh, y'all. So, I live, hi, whoever just jumped on, say hello if you have a minute. I hate anything that has to do with taxes. It's not that I so much mind paying taxes. I should sit down. It's, well, okay, I don't love that. Just saying. It's just the whole fear that I have. Whoever's on, tell me. Do you like live in fear you're gonna do something wrong and I don't know, the tax police are gonna come and get you? Oh my word. So I file long form. So that is because I do have my soap business and of course I have YouTube. But I do itemize because when you have a business in your home, which I do, you can take off part of your gas, electric, water, sewer, part of your internet. But the part that gets me is always like, I don't know, this. I cannot believe all the receipts. So generally, and I'm not happy about this, I generally can take the healthcare deduction. This year, I think I'm going to be right on the ragged edge. I may not have paid enough in, and it's some ridiculous amount, like, I don't know, like 20 grand or something that you have to pay. But between co-pays, the dentist, 1 month of private pay insurance, drugstore receipts, hospital bill that I'm still paying on, you know, we'll see. I'm getting ready to add it up, but I'll tell you a little funny. My tax accountant, he knows me super well, right? So every year, you know, I would call and I'd make a tax appointment and I would go in. And so last year, and I've had the same tax accountant for a bit, I'm going to say 5 years. And I am also the, hello, whoever else just jumped on. I'm the durable power of attorney for healthcare for my mother, as well as her power of attorney for finance. And my mom, I mean, she can't do anything. So I did want to share something with y'all. So I think the standard deduction this year is something like if you're just straight up filing, you get like 14 grand or something. My mom, God bless her, her medical expenses this year was $59,572.69. And while that makes me want to cry for my mom, I wish she needed nothing. I wish she needed like Tylenol, which I'd gladly buy her, but that's not the way it goes. That is all because my mom needs hands-on assistance for bathing, dressing, grooming, medication management, safety, redirection, all of those things. So my mom, and I think it should be this way, my mom will, sorry guys, I'm about to cry, get all of hers back. But anyway, back to my tax guy. So last year, when I called to make the appointment, they gave me an appointment. He calls back and he's like, so I don't need to see you. And I'm like, oh no, no. Like, I can't do my own taxes, right? And he was like, look, You are so organized. I know exactly how your mind works. And you're like the only person I have that fills out that 19-page booklet I was telling you about. So guys, maybe this will help someone else. So what I do is I take colored paper clips and I put on there like income. I gotta be careful about showing my social or something. So I have one for income, one for like if you get any tax refunds for the previous year, one for real estate taxes, one for donations, one for water and sewer, one for electric, one for internet, one for insurance, one for trash, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But they're all like in reverse chronological order. So it's not that I'm disorganized. I think for me, and my son is like, Mom, you're smart. You could totally, you could totally do your own taxes. I think it just, it gives me anxiety that I would make a mistake and then I would like get picked up by the tax police. And y'all know, I did want to tell you this. Y'all know, have you been getting the scam calls that says, we've seized these packages? She should get it back. She shouldn't have to pay at all. Right. I agree. Especially because people who are not here legally don't have to pay. Honestly, I don't mind paying my part. But just looking, guys, and this was part of the reason I wanted to hop on, looking at my year over year, because in this, like the amazing booklet, hold on, I just wanted to give you an idea of how much everything went up, like percentage. So let me see if I can tell you this, just talking about utilities and talking about some upcoming videos and see what you want. Wait, got to get to the right thing. So my water went up about $53. My electric went up, wait for it, just shy of triple. Just shy of triple, y'all. Internet went up like $9, like not a lot, which is kind of a miracle on so many levels. My trash bill went up none, and my gas bill went up right at $200 year over year. So y'all just, you know, do the math. The worst, of course, was the electric. Am I using more electric? Why, no, I'm not. I'm not really sure exactly, other than just price increases, of why it's gone up so much. I mean, I am home all the time, but I was home all the time the year before, right? So my channel is my channel, y'all. I'm probably never going to change it like hugely, you know. I'm not going to be like, okay, guess what, now we're going to be performing magic. I'm so being silly. But I do want to kind of focus a little bit more this year on, because I'm doing a low spend year, on how we can save money overall. And I hope y'all will find it helpful and beneficial, because y'all, even if you're not watching your pennies and nickels and dimes, it's always good to have extra money, right? Like who can't use extra money? That would be no one. I did do a video this morning for tomorrow. I also wanted to share with y'all. Y'all, I'm having terrible internet problems. Yesterday, it was up and down all day long, all day long, all day long. So I had called Spectrum as my internet provider, and they're like, well, y'all are gonna laugh at me. That's because your modem's like 10 years old. And I'm like, and it works fine. And they're like, yeah, your speed's up here and your modem can only handle down here. Well, that didn't cause it yesterday. I mean, nice try, guys, but they are going to send me my new modem free of charge. So hopefully my videos will go up faster and I will have less problem getting things to you timely. Today we're having a lot of rain. The girls are most unhappy about it. They have been bucking all morning long, but they're laying well. They're doing fine. I wanted to tell you too, we had such a fabulous soap making class. I had 10 people. It was a lot, guys. It was like yesterday. I might have stayed in like sweats on the couch most of the day. I was so tired after all of that. It was a lot of standing, and y'all know about my back. Frankie, I did want to tell you all. I started to tell it on the video and I got sidetracked. So we have a huge feral cat problem here in Cedarville. And I'm not going to name any names, but my neighbors, not here, but in the back, they feed the feral cats. And so what they do is they come up on my deck. Frankie looks out the window and they will pee right in front of the door. Well, I had gone out to do some straightening before people got here because, yeah, believe it or not, they were on my back deck. And when I picked up, the cover had blown off of my not my AeroGarden. Oh, that tall, my green stalk. It smelled like cat urine. Well, I must have gotten it on my hands. Came in, I washed my hands, you know, like I always do. Frankie smelled it, and he had, this has happened before for the same reason. He had the worst reaction. He hissed, he would not come near me, and it lasted overnight, like the rest of the day and overnight. The next day, which was the soap class day, I was so nervous that he was going to be crappy to people. Oh no, he was like laying on the floor like, tell me I'm pretty. So he's fine now. He's taking a nap on the kitchen counter right now. He's been helping, which means scattering all of my receipts. But let's see, we've got 3 people on. If anybody has anything to say, come on, drop it down below. I know this is kind of an impromptu, but I really do think that looking at ways like overall to help your budget in 2023 is something that everybody can use. And I'm not going to be extreme with it. Just personally, I'm not, you know, there's a level of comfort that I want to have. But yet, as I'm tallying up all of these different amounts, I'm like, no wonder I feel like I never have any money. One of the things I really should do is go through and look at my food bills year over year, because I'm sure that has gone up a lot too, even though I cook the majority of my food at home. So the video tomorrow is my vintage cookbook collection, small part. And as I was looking through it, I thought, wow, there are so many good, not necessarily Depression era recipes, because most of my cookbooks are past Depression era. They're more 50s, 60s. But there are a lot of good recipes that will save you pennies in the line at the grocery store. So anyway, well, thank you. Let's see, 5. Anybody have anything to say? I'm thinking in the comments will pop up. Well, yeah, because one already did. Nobody has anything to say. Well, it is a sleepy Monday morning, right? So y'all pray for me. I get this done. I don't want to do it. No, actually, it's all over but the shouting. I just have my health expenses, which I've got sorted, and my business expenses, which doesn't, you know, I've got part of them done, but I have to finish that up. And then tomorrow I can deliver it, and I am starting to run out of sticky notes and paper clips, so it's a good thing that we're about finished here. It is a big thing, but I'm so glad to have this monkey off my back. Every year I say, once a month I'm going to go through and I'm going to put everything in order, which it's sort of in order. So this is what I do, y'all. I have one of these, and I have it all labeled. Now, I haven't pulled out receipts yet. My son always laughs at me. He was like, Mom, you probably have a receipt from like 1973 from a loaf of bread you bought. And I'm like, I might have. But let me tell y'all something. I even saved my tax returns way past when you should. And when I applied for Social Security disability, there was a huge hiccup because they were like in year, I don't know, let's just make up a year, like 2004. Well, it was before that, maybe 2001. You had no income. And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm quite sure that didn't happen. I don't know how Social Security got it wrong, but it literally took me maybe 3 minutes to go to my file, pull out my return. I was able to take all of, because they were like, you're going to need your W-2s. And I'm like, Like, who saves those? Wait, I do. So, you know, keeping good records is really important. I just hate doing taxes. I don't know if y'all do too. All right, you guys, will stay warm. I hope those of you who are in the path of this crazy blizzard are digging out. We've had unseasonably warm weather, but we're also under a wind advisory today. So that's why I thought I'll just hop on right now before the wind gets crazy. It's not crazy yet, but boy, it has really rained, and it is like typical gray Ohio February day. Frankie, do you want to come and say hi to the peoples? I'll let Frankie sign us off here. Hang on. Do you want to come say hi to the peoples? The peoples want to see you. They're always like, where's your Frankies? Well, you can get a drink in a minute. Okay. Come on, let's say goodbye to the peoples. Tell them have a good day. Yeah. Say hello, peoples. Did you tell me you got mad because mommy smelled like cat pee? You did, didn't you? Okay. Oh. All right, y'all. Praying for you to have a blessed day. I will see you all in the morning. 4 bells. Take care. How do you get out of this thing?